going on? My name is Ari, the Healing Empress, aka the Fly Goddess. Alright, and let's see what's going on in this energy. Alright, let's see what's happening. Alright, somebody could be coming towards you with some sort of surprise. Some sort of surprise is coming next. I would say next door. It's significant. Let's see. Alright, I got happy family life, harmony, and wish fulfillment is right here. Alright, there's some sort of wish fulfillment that's coming your way when it comes to a twin flame. Alright. Concern is here. Alright, somebody's concerned about their health. Alright, long term, or somebody's concerned about you at this time. Alright, achievement and burdens and responsibilities. Alright, so you can have a lot of responsibilities on you at this time. Alright, house is here. Alright, so you could be getting ready to leave situation. Somebody's abandoning a job. Somebody's abandoning some sort of occupation. Alright, challenge and completion. Entity attachment is here. Something is ending so that something can begin. Alright, remember there's always a new beginning at the end. Alright, endings, transformation, change, and rebirth. You could have been dissatisfied in the past. Alright, Spirit is seeing you in high honor. You are blocking anybody when it comes to challenge and competition. Alright. Alright, magician is here. Alright, manifestations, creativity. Alright, skill development. You could be building on who you are. Alright, you could just be learning things on who you are. Rest in peace, transition. A part of you could have died. Or somebody is passing away around you. Alright, pathway here. Somebody is passing away so your pathway could be clear. And you got your ancestors right here. Whoever this man is coming towards you, all right, this is a man who accepts responsibility, hardworking, and trustworthy. All right, this is an intellectual pursuit. So this man is thinking of strategic ways to come towards you. All right, this person's not treating you regular. All right, rich guy is here. Somebody trying to do death magic on a rich guy. Somebody doesn't want someone to give to you. Hey, the devil here. All right, this person could be real passionate about you. Hey, no, hold on, y'all. Somebody when it belongs to them, okay? They were not going to be able to. They thought the fuck they was. What's getting ready to happen for the collective? Alright, there's some sort of offer when it comes to a home. Alright? There's an offer when it comes to a home. Divinity here. Alright, whatever this house is, this is meant for you to have it. Alright, divinity here. Something is supposed to be yours. All right, and you're getting ready to receive it. What's going on? So my doctor added Capilaya, proven to provide greater relief from depression symptoms than an antidepressant alone. Building on my progress without stopping. All right. So, you could have known something about this house. Celebration, harmony, homecoming, community, or stability. Somebody could have seen that this home belonged to you. All right, transition is here. Somebody is passing away. All right. But I heard you was elevating. All right, your path is getting ready to be clear. All right, you got your ancestors here watching over you. Chariot energy. You got something coming in really fast. All right, this could be something that you don't see. All right, this is something that your ancestors is getting ready to do for you. All right, leadership, authority, fairness. Someone feels like you deserve it. Ascending. Whatever it is, it's going to help you move forward. All right, you could feel like you're stuck at this time. All right, God is getting ready to balance something out in your life. Do you understand? All right, you're going to be able to do what you want to do. All right, equal partnership in career. The world is your conqueror, but you must first decide which path to take. Oh, somebody is deciding which path to take. All right, or it could be you. All right, somebody's determined to do something. Somebody is determined to do something. I'm bothered. I don't know if you want to block something. You put a block someone, and you're unbothered about it. This is a thief. It's a fucking thief. All right. Anybody who's sucking up your time and your energy is a goddamn thief. All right, self-love is here again. All right, and North Node has everything to do with you loving yourself. You're seeing things from a different perspective. Progress is here, financial stability. All right, what's getting ready to happen in the next 24 hours? What's going on the next 24 hours? All right, what's happening in the next 24 hours? All right, you're in Hayama in order to receive something. That's why somebody's doing a lot of black magic on you. All right, I'm talking about a lot of it. All right, that here. They are stealing, trying to steal what belongs to you. Leadership is here. All right, emotional pain and solitude is here. All right, what's going on? Morning time. Somebody could be getting sick overnight. Somebody could be jealous of you, but somebody could be sick. Somebody's sick and you not. I don't know what that is. Somebody backfire. Yeah, you're protected. Somebody's sick and you not. All right, rich guy here in voodoo. Somebody could have did voodoo on somebody who was coming your way because they can't come your way. All right, yeah, somebody is dissatisfied, but you're getting ready to birth a child. All right, love, spiritual awakening, transition, moving on, travel, personal growth. All right, something's ending, something's moving forward. There's a love offer here. All right, tomorrow, tomorrow. All right, North Node is here. Something about your occupation, your job, what you do. Seeing a high honor. Conflict is here. Somebody's in some sort of conflict in a mental, mental, emotionally unstable situation. All right, surrender and letting go. You could have surrendered and let go of this person. All right, pathway is here and concern. Somebody's concerned about a situation. Best is here. Travel. Somebody want to travel towards you in a lustful energy. Yeah, but you trust with your gut. Evil eyes here. All right, something's ending for good. A karmic film. Somebody baby mama dying. Something's getting ready to be back. 11:11.